All right, guys, so just a little refresher on ordinal numbers, les nombres ordinaux, to get you through the part in lesson 26 that has to deal with ordinal numbers. Okay, so what is an ordinal number? Well, an ordinal number is simply a number that gives the ranking or position of something. So think of a race, right? Somebody usually finishes in first, second, third place, all the way until the last number. So that's all it is. Okay. So usually to form an ordinal number, all you have to do is add em to the regular number. So you take your regular number, right? For example, number two's ordinal number is second. So in French, you would take deux, and then you would add em to your number deux, and it becomes deuxième. So deuxième is second, right? Deux, deuxième. Two, second. All right, so for the most part, right, that's all you have to do. So third would be troisième, because you would take number trois, number three, and add em, troisième. So what would sixth be? Well, ask yourself, what is number six? Six. Okay, add em, so it become sixième, right? Okay. Of course, it's French, so nothing is ever simple, and we always have exceptions and rebels. Okay, so there are a few rules. The first rule is if you have a number that ends with the letter E, a few examples here, 4, 11, 13, okay, you have to drop that E. So for example, 11th would become 11e. So you got rid of that E there and just went ahead and added that em right away. 15th would become 15e. So we took number 15, which would normally add with an E, drop that E, and then added em. Okay, so that's one exception. Any number that ends with a letter E, we're going to drop that E and just go ahead and add our em. The second exception is if you have any numbers that end with F, mostly our 9 numbers, 9, 19, 29, 39, 49, whatever, that F becomes a V. So ninth would be neuvième. So we're trading the F for a V. 19th, 19e, and so on and so forth. Okay. A third exception is whenever I have a number that ends with a Q. I can't just add em because the rule is when there's a Q, there's a U. So I'm going to go ahead and add that U after the Q and then add my em. So 5, 25, 35, 45, 55, whatever. Any numbers that end with a Q. Okay, so therefore fifth here would become cinquième by adding that U. And then the biggest rebel of them all is our number 1. Okay, why? Let me hide this here. It is the biggest rebel because not only does the ordinal number not look like number 1 whatsoever, it has both a masculine and a feminine version. So you see masculine is premier, and then the feminine version is première because you get into that E consonant E rule. So we have to add an accent grave on the E, and then add an E at the end to make it feminine. We looked at this when we learned the dates. In fact, when we tell the dates, the first of the month is the only day of the month where we use an ordinal number in French. So yeah, so those are the 4 exceptions, the 4 types of rebels that we have in our ordinal numbers. So with that in mind, you can go ahead and complete the couple of activities that I have set out for you to do. If you have any questions, send me an email, send me a text, and I'll be sure to get back to you.